Hi, this is Karthik. Welcome you all for this session. In this session, I'm going to teach you how to write a C++ program to check a given number is positive or negative. Once again, I repeat the topic, how to write a C++ program to check a given number is positive or negative. In order to achieve this task, let me explain the program first, then I will show you how to execute the program. The program starts with the preprocessor hash, followed by the keyword include, and followed by IO stream, where INO stands for input and output stream. Using as a keyword namespace. What is a namespace? A namespace is a logical naming schema for grouping related classes, and STD stands for standard, and followed by integer main, where int stands for integer, is a return type, and main is a main method. It is also called as entry point of a program. So I declared a variable called as a of integer data type. I'm going to print a message using cout statement, enter a value. User will provide a value. I'm going to store that value in the variable a by using cin statement. I'm going for if. If is having two parts, that is true. If the condition is true, this part will execute. If the condition is false, else part will execute. If a is greater than 0, if condition is true, I'm going to print a is positive using cout statement. I'm going to display the a value. If the condition is false, else part will execute. So I'm going to print a is negative using cout statement. I'm going to display the value a. Once again, I explain the program. The program starts with the preprocessor hash followed by the keyword include IO stream, where INO stands for input and output stream. Using is a keyword and namespace is a logical naming schema for grouping related classes, where STD stands for standard. And int main, where int stands for integer, is a return type, and main is a main method. It is also called as an entry point of a program. I have declared a variable called as a of integer data type. I am going to print a message using cout statement, enter a value. Now user will provide a value by using cin statement. So I'm going to store that value in the variable a. Now I'm going for if to check if a value is greater than 0. If a value is greater than 0, I'm going to print cout a is positive by using cout statement. If condition is false, else part will execute, and I'm going to print a is negative, and that is the end of the program. So now I will show you how to execute the program. In order to execute the program, I'm going to use Eclipse editor. How to open the Eclipse editor? Just double click the icon in order to open it. When you double click the icon, it will take you to Eclipse IDE launcher, where you want to select or you want to choose the default workspace. Okay, if you wish to change the workspace, you are allowed to do so by using the option browse. Now I'm going to hit launch. It means that I'm going to use the default workspace. Just hit launch in order to open IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment. So this is an IDE which consists of menus and tools in order to support programs and the source code. So now our next task is to open C and C++ project. How to open C and C++ project? It's very simple. Go to File and go to New, where you can find C and C++ project. Once again, I repeat the steps. Go to File, go to New, select C and C++ project. When you select C and C++ project, it will take you to new C and C++ project window. In this window, you want to choose C++ Managed Build. Just click on C++ Managed Build and click Next. When you click on Next, it will take you to C++ project window where you want to provide the project name. Let's say example 1. And then I'm going to choose a World C++ project and ensure that you have chosen MinGW compiler. Just click Finish. Now this is source code where we are going to type our code. I'm going to modify right here. I'm going to start with declaring the data type, let us say int. It's an integer. I'm going to use a variable called a, or else I'm going to declare a variable called a. Now I'm going to print a message using cout statement or say enter a value. And then I'm going to close the line by using the statement terminator. Then user will provide a value. I'm going to store that value in the variable a by using cin statement. Now I'm going for if condition if a is greater than 0. If this condition is true, I'm going to print using cout statement or say a is positive. And then I'm going to display the a value. And then I'm going for else. So if the condition is false, else part will execute. I'm going to display a is negative. And then I'm going to display the a value. Okay. So again, I will explain the program. So I've declared a variable called as a of integer data type. I'm going to print a message, enter a value using cout statement. User will provide a value. I'm going to store the value in the variable a by using cin statement. I'm going for if a is greater than 0. If the condition is true, this part will execute. If the condition is false, this part else part will execute. Now I want to save the source code. Just go to File and hit Save. And then I want to build the project in order to check my source code is free from bugs or errors. So just go to project and just click on build project and ensure that your project is free from bugs. Now you can see 0 errors and 0 warnings. So now the source code is free from bugs. Now I want to run the program. How to run the program? Just go to run or you can see run. So just click on run in order to run the program. Now you can see enter a value. I'm going to give the value 10. Let us say 10 is positive. Again, go to run and run it again. And then this time I'm going to give the value minus 10, negative. Again, go to run and let me check some other value like let's say minus 23. It's negative. So this is how you want to check a given number is positive or negative. I think you guys have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this video.